A beloved family is in the spotlight, but for all the wrong reasons. Find out who and what they're saying.
And this week has involved quite a few court cases. We've got all the details you need to know about the rulings.
And later, a mishap in rehearsal led to a hospitalization of a Dancing with the Stars contestant. Find out those details and more. Entertainment on Point starts now. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Entertainment on Point. I'm Aubrey Henkin.
And I'm Aaron Myler. There has been a long-awaited win for former wrestler Hulk Hogan, and I'm not talking about being in the ring, but instead the courthouse. Back in 2006, Gawker Media published a portion of the pro wrestler sex tape. The adult film came right after Hogan got a divorce from his then-wife and later had sex with the wife of one of his best friends. The film was made without the consent of Hogan, so he sued Gawker Media on the basis of emotional distress and invasion of privacy. Gawker Media used the defense that they had the right to publish the video on the basis that Hogan has lost his privacy when he discussed his sex life on multiple media appearances. Hogan celebrated the much-awaited win with the much-awaited $140 million win in his bank account. He posted a meme of himself in the ring, but instead of jumping on a person, it was him pouncing on Gawker. This tweet came with a caption, quote, "Thank you, God, I'm grateful, I am that I am, only love, HH," end quote. Unfortunately for the wrestler, this probably won't be the end of the legal issues because Gawker plans to file for an appeal.
Speaking of court cases, Erin Andrews has finally been awarded $55 million in a Peeping Tom case, 8 years after the initial incident. Back in 2008, a video of the TV personality appearing nude while changing clothes in her hotel room in Nashville was leaked online. The video was filmed through a peephole made by Michael David Barrett, who was said to be stalking Andrews at the time. According to reports, Barrett knew what hotel she was staying in and specifically asked for a room next to hers. However, no one at the hotel informed Andrews of that request, and she was completely unaware of the peephole until she saw the video online. A year later, Barrett pleaded guilty to shooting the video and was sentenced to 30 months in prison. Andrews then sued West End Hotel Partners, who owns the Nashville Marriott where the incident took place. In the case, the jury found Barrett to be 51% at fault and the Nashville Marriott 49% at fault. However, Andrews is requesting that the hotel pay all of the reward money instead of just 49% of it, since there is a very high chance that Barrett won't be able to pay that amount of money. Despite everything, Andrews is looking forward to putting this incident behind her as much as possible.
In other news, Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris have recently been pretty busy as a couple. First, they went on a vacation together, and now Swift is supporting her boyfriend Harris at Omnia Las Vegas. Omnia is a club inside of Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas where Harris is the resident DJ. Last week, Swift came to the club when Harris was DJing and seemed to have the best time. She brought friends Carly Kloss and Todrick Hall, as well as her brother and some other friends with her to the club, and they all documented the night on Instagram. This came right after the pair took a tropical vacation to celebrate their one-year anniversary. The two had finally taken a break from the limelight to go to a beach to celebrate with a water trampoline, jet skis, and some kayaks. The couple took to Instagram to share some photos from the vacation, even one of them kissing with Taylor's foot popped in the air. Swift also quote, outed Harris for his real name. Swift posted a picture saying TS plus AW. If you were wondering what AW stands for, that is Calvin Harris's real initials. His real initial name is actually Adam Wiles. The couple has been having some fun and we wish them all the best, but only as Taylor keeps making her music about breakups.
Well, the royal family finds themselves in the middle of their first real media scandal. Prince William and Kate Middleton are under attack due to their recent lack of public appearances and for seemingly ignoring royal duties. Sources are calling William and Kate throne idol and work shy and saying that the two don't care about the crown as much as they should. The first strike came when reporters of the British press realized that last year William did fewer public appearances than his 94-year-old grandfather. There have also been reports saying that he has been sloping off his royal responsibilities in order to partake in various social activities. Earlier this month, pictures surfaced of the royal couple and their 2 children, George and Charlotte, skiing in the French Alps unannounced, which definitely didn't help things. It also emerged that William only works half the hours of his regular job as an air ambulance helicopter pilot. However, other reports say that William specifically chose the job of an air ambulance helicopter pilot so that he could choose his hours and spend more time with his growing family. Well, if this is considered to be their first real scandal, I'd say they're doing pretty well.
Come on, people. I feel like he's a royal. First of all, you're a royal. You don't have to do anything. And then second of all, he's a dad. Like, give him a break.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that they haven't been involved in a scandal yet, so I feel like the media is just really pushing for a scandal. I mean, they're a stand-up couple and a stand-up family. I think the media is just kind of desperate at this point.
He has a family. If he was doing this a while ago, it'd be different, like if Harry did this, but he's a new father. Give him a break.
Yeah, I agree.
That's how I feel about that.
Well, now let's send it over to Veronica Buccilli to see what's been trending on social media. Veronica?
Thanks, guys. The Pope has joined Instagram, and he has 1.9 million followers. The Catholic Herald reports that the Vatican Secretariat of Communications will be running this account. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg posted on his Instagram page, and I quote, "Welcome to Instagram, Pope Francis. No matter what faith you practice, we can all be inspired by Pope Francis's humility and compassion. I'm looking forward to following the Pope and watching him continue sharing his message of mercy, equality, and justice with the world." End quote. In Twitter news, many tweeted their opinions when House Speaker Paul Ryan gave a speech regarding U.S. politics. Rooter Zen Girl tweeted, quote, "People with different ideas are not traitors." Speaker Paul Ryan said, "We shouldn't accept the ugliness as the norm." End quote. NBC's senior political editor, Mark Murray, tweeted, quote, "Positive, hopeful speech by Ryan about politics, but 2 big holes in it. No mention of Trump and no real mention of the past 7+ years versus Obama." In other Twitter news, there has been media confusion all week regarding the terrorist attacks in Brussels. Twitter headlines read, and I quote, "Media confusion as hunt continues for terror suspect." Belgian media reported Wednesday morning that the 3rd bomber in the terrorist attacks that killed at least 34 people had been arrested, then retracted the news, end quote. Bloomberg Business reported, quote, "Main suspect caught, 35 killed, 230 plus injured. Belgium in mourning," end quote. BBC reported, quote, "Belgian police sources named El Bakraoui brothers as 2 suicide bombers in Brussels airport attacks. State media," end quote. Our prayers go out to those in Brussels and to the victims' families. And that's, unfortunately, on that note, that is all I have today for the social media shock. But for happier news, I'm going to turn it back over. And for EOP, I'm Veronica Buccilli. Make sure you stay tuned, because after the break, you're going to find out which famous restaurant chain caused a scandal in the music industry. That's next on Entertainment on Point.
We are a social people. We share our inspiration, wisdom, creations, and memories. We share what makes us laugh and what angers us. Built on the notion of a free flow of ideas, our country thrives on the freedom of speech. Without it, who would watch over our governing powers? And how would we share our history to make a difference for the future? It's this freedom to share that gives us a reason to listen.
Start your morning with City News.
Start your morning with campus news.
Start your morning with political coverage.
Start your morning with fun.
Start your morning with us, only on Daybreak.
Did you know that Point Park has a cheerleading squad?
Don't stop. Don't get it confused.
Not only do our cheerleaders represent Point Park at regional and national competitions, but they also promote spirit and awareness of every sports team on campus. Come to any men's or women's varsity basketball game at home to watch the cheerleaders perform at halftime and cheer from the sidelines from the first jump ball to the final buzzer. Sports not your thing? You can catch the cheer team lead the crowd at the fall and spring pep rallies as well, or at several competitions around Pittsburgh each year. So what are you waiting for? Show the Point Park cheerleaders the support they show you.
We know you're wondering what the A-list celebrities are up to.
Well, here at Entertainment on Point, we're wondering too.
Have you heard about James Franco and Seth Rogen's new movie?
No, but have you heard Beyonce's new single?
Did you see what she was wearing on that red carpet?
Honey, that was not cute.
Did you see what happened on Scandal this week?
No, I was too busy keeping up with the Kardashians. No matter what your guilty pleasure is, we've got you covered.
Entertainment on Point. Get to the point of pop culture.
Yeah!
Hey Entertainment on Pointers, I'm Emily Sperano. This week on the American Top 40 chart, the top 4 hits of the week are the Chainsmokers coming in at number 4 with Roses, featuring Roses, that's spelled with a Z. Jumping from its number 6 spot last week is Flo Rida with My House. The pop singer has flown to number 1 on many pop radio charts, breezing past other rappers such as G-Eazy and BB Rexa. Staying at the number 2 spot this week is heartthrob Justin Bieber with Love Yourself. And last but not least, number 1 this week on American Top 40 is 21 Pilots with their hit Stressed Out. A slip-up this week on Twitter by the Hard Rock Hotel in Las Vegas led to a leak of the set list for 2016's Vans Warped Tour. The list includes bands such as Newfound Glory, Knuckle Puck, The Story So Far, and over 60 other pop, punk, and alternative bands. Tickets are on sale and is scheduled to hit stages all over the United States this summer. I don't know about you, but I am beyond excited. For your flashback fix of the week, we go to 1977 when Elvis Presley begins what will be the last tour of his life with a concert at Arizona State University. Rest in peace to the king. That's all I have for you this week on the music portion of EOP. Now let's find out about this week's TV news with Chloe Bendis. Chloe?
Thanks, Emily. We begin with one of the most entertaining shows on television, Dancing with the Stars. Yes, season 22 premiered this past Monday, and it was everything we expected it to be and more. On top of all the epic glamour, glitz, and glam was surprising dance moves and even an injury. The beautiful Niall DeMarco and his partner Peta tied for the highest score of 23 out of 30, but also ended up at the hospital. Now, the recent winner of America's Next Top Model ended up getting stitches. He told sources, quote, "Actually, it's kind of funny because it was one of the best rehearsals to date and it was a great day and we wanted to do one last run." Don't ever say that. Don't ever say the last run because then I got elbowed in the eyebrow, end quote. Niall is also deaf, so through this whole experience, him and his partner are learning from each other. While Peta is teaching him some dance moves, she's also learning sign language. Peta told sources, quote, "I have to and I want to. Every day I'm building my vocabulary up to be bigger and bigger. At first, we're starting with dance terminology. I want to be able to communicate with him and speak his language. What could be cooler than that?" End quote. As the show's second ever deaf contestant, Niall really started off on the right foot with his high score and is no longer considered an underdog. Way to go, Niall. I'm definitely voting for you. Dancing with the Stars airs Monday at 8 p.m. on ABC. Now, let's throw it over to Mike Turk for the latest movie news. Mike?
Thanks, Chloe. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's another superhero movie. The highly anticipated Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice hit theaters this week with the return of Henry Cavill as Clark Kent and a new face behind the mask with Ben Affleck playing Bruce Wayne. This will be the first time in about a decade since someone not named Christian Bale will play Batman. Other stars joining the cast include Amy Adams reprising her role as Lois Lane and Jesse Eisenberg playing Lex Luthor. Looking at the box office numbers from this past weekend, Disney's Zootopia still sits at number 1. That is now 3 weeks in a row since its opening that it has remained at the top spot. Allegiant also opened this past weekend, expecting to top the charts, but it winded up finishing second, bringing in about $29 million. Also in its opening weekend, the inspirational, heart-touching film Miracles from Heaven starring Jennifer Gardner tallied a little over $18 million. And finally, finishing in 4th in its second weekend of being at the box office, the surprisingly highly rated Cloverfield Lane brought in about $12 million this past weekend, bringing it to a total gross of $45 million. That's all I have for movie news this week. For Entertainment on Point, I'm Mike Turk. Now, let's hear about all the fun Pittsburgh has to offer this week with Emily Miller. Emily?
Thanks, Mike. Well, spring is finally here, and I couldn't be more excited to give you all the scoop on some great events that will fit well with this awesome weather. Tomorrow, for only $14, you can head out to Phipps Conservatory in Oakland to see the Spring Flower Show. This year's theme, Masterpieces in Bloom, will show different works of Van Gogh, Monet, and plenty of other famous artists. It's the perfect event to get into the spring spirit. Chatham University will also be hosting a spring carnival on Saturday at 10 a.m. Come out with your family and friends to enjoy fun carnival games, activity booths, and a visit from the Easter Bunny. The price for this event is free. The Altar Bar on Penn Avenue will be hosting We the Kings on Saturday at 8 p.m. Ticket prices are only $25, so come out to enjoy a great show. And if you love food and helping those in need, these next two events will be perfect for you. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., the Flavor of Pittsburgh Food Culture Tour will be taking place. You will have the chance to taste your way through the foods that celebrity chefs, magazine writers, and bloggers have been raving about. The tour will start at the Nicholas Coffee Company and will take you to different eateries for food samples and the behind-the-scenes stories on how the food was created. Be sure to purchase a ticket for some great taste. And finally, Tonic Bar and Grill will be hosting their first annual Feast for the Cure tomorrow from 4 to 8 p.m. 30% of all of the dinner menu proceeds will be donated to the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation. Be sure to stop by for a great meal that will help those who truly need it. For Entertainment on Point, I'm Emily Miller. Now let's send it over to Casey Houlihan to find out which supermodel is getting special attention from a magazine. Casey?
Thanks, Emily. Out of the whole Kardashian-Jenner clan, the spotlight was on Kendall Jenner when it was announced Wednesday that the 20-year-old model and reality star was going to have her own special edition of Vogue. The 52-page magazine will feature Kendall promoting her new company that she is building with her sister Kylie called Kendall Plus Kylie. Kendall went to Twitter to express her excitement over the announcement, tweeting, quote, "My very own Vogue magazine. Whole thing, just me. Honored to be the special edition," unquote. Jenner has had a very successful modeling career so far, walking the runway for designers such as Chanel, Estee Lauder, Calvin Klein, and Victoria's Secret. The issue focuses on not only how Kendall has taken the fashion world by storm, but also the world of social media. Kendall is the 6th most followed person on Instagram, with 64 million followers. Jenner told Vogue, quote, "I mean, it's so crazy to me because it's not real life to stress out about a social media thing," unquote. The special Vogue edition will be released as a supplement to Vogue's regular April issue, which features Rihanna. That's all I have for you this week. For EOP, I'm Casey Houlihan. Stay tuned because after the break, our fashion reporters have all the details you need to know about the Los Angeles Fashion Awards. That's next on Entertainment on Point.
Here at the Pioneers sideline, we get freshmen involved as quickly as possible so they get the real-world experience on air and behind the scenes to set themselves apart in internships and potential jobs. Blaine, where is that video? I needed it in KeyPro like yesterday.
All right, I got you, Chris. But I had a quick question for you guys.
What do you mean the questions? It's always a question. It's always a... What? Where is he? Blaine! 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 Freshman, you can't find any good ones anymore.
Ever wanted to be behind the mic and have the world listening to your show on campus? Well, it's just as simple as joining WPPJ, Point Park's student-run radio station, located on the 2nd floor of Lawrence Hall, right next to the dining services. Listeners can tune in using Point Park's website or through the TuneIn app by searching WPPJ. WPPJ welcomes any new DJs that want to get involved, so be heard. Do you have what it takes?
Well, no one showed up to the show tonight. Follow my lead.
In 3, 2, take 2, open mics, cue talent. Good evening and welcome to UView News. I'm Josh Krupp. We begin with breaking news out of West Penn Hall. Ready, 3, take lower 3rd. Traffic is backed up in the West Penn elevator line after elevator 1 broke down on the 7th floor. Lose lower 3rd. Maintenance advises students to take the stairs to avoid delays. Ready, 2, take 2. In other news, no, you know what? I didn't sign up for this. We need crew. Join UView. Take alien hand transition.
Hey guys, welcome back to Entertainment on Point. I'm Noelle Barnhart.
And I'm Jillian Bellich. The Los Angeles Fashion Awards were a few days ago. So, I must ask you, obviously, what were your favorite red carpet looks?
All right. Well, I have to start off with Sierra. I think her body is amazing, and she will always look amazing. And
she's amazing.
Yes. Even if though it was just a simple cutout black dress, like the way she made it, I think more
very
is less
simple,
is more.
very elegant.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. I also have to say Gigi Hadid was amazing.
She is my favorite.
Yes.
I loved her outfit. She is an absolute goddess. She can pull off white like no other.
Yes, it was very risky, but I really liked it.
Honey, Rihanna's risky with her outfit, with her, you know, her tatas hanging out. But anyways, what did you think about Lady Gaga's outfit?
Well, she's Lady Gaga, so I mean, I'm not really allowed to think anything, but
it's art, honey.
It's art. I have to keep reminding myself it's art. It's not.
Honestly, she looks like a painting that belonged in a museum. She
really did.
She looks like that most of the time.
Yes, like a hotter version of this is embarrassing. I forget her name. You know who I mean.
Yes.
Yes. But that's what she looked like.
So, what did you think about J-Lo's outfit? It was very
not J-Lo like.
You know, very classy, very covered.
That's why I hated it.
It was really boring, honestly.
Classy and covered is really boring.
I would have expected like a lot of sequins, a bodysuit from her. I don't know.
Because she's J-Lo, and I think she kind of realized that she wasn't going to a performance or an award show. It was a fashion show, so she was trying to tone it down and like look her age. But
I mean, she still looked good, but it was just a little boring for me.
It was boring. Yes, and Nicole Richie, which was kind of surprising to see her there, but she's getting back into the media. She has her show. Hopefully it'll pick up for a second season, but she had a very simple beaded black dress.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
It was, had some colors beaded, but she looked amazing.
Yeah,
so I loved it. Yeah.
I also really liked Bella Hadid. It was very interesting. It looked like it was like a suit dress, and the sleeves and the bottom of it looked like they were burned, actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, girl, you on fire.
Those Hadid girls, let me tell you.
They are the
gorgeous.
Whole family.
Oh,
is
the
on
mom,
fire.
Even the dad, the little brother. Oh,
yeah.
Perfect.
They're perfect family.
They are. They got blessed with the genes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I also really, speaking of the Hadids, Yolanda Foster actually came out. She's been fighting a battle with Lyme's disease, and I know if you watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she's been really sick, but she came out, so hopefully things are looking up for her.
Yes. And also here on Entertainment on Point, we have a birthday coming up. Miss Noelle is going to be 21 tonight, so I hope you have a safe and fun, but more so fun, who cares about safety? I hope you have a great time.
Thank you, Jelly Bean.
Yeah, so on behalf of us here all at UView, we want to say happy birthday.
Thank you. Well, that's all for the fashion we have for you today.
Stay tuned, because after the break, our host and roundtable correspondents have all the details on which famous pop star is coming to Pittsburgh. That next on Entertainment on Point.
If you're having trouble with your schoolwork this semester, there's a helpful place on campus that you should know about. On the 7th floor of Lawrence Hall is the Program for Academic Success, which provides services like tutoring and academic counseling. The program's Writing Center is specifically designed to help you with your writing assignments, and you can even get help for them online. Students are encouraged to stop in the office, give a call, or send an email.
Every human being has a purpose, has a dream to have their voices heard, no matter where they come from, no matter where they go. As an American, it is their right to have freedom of speech. I have a dream that one day this message will speak louder than words, that even the quietest voice will not go unnoticed. That is my dream. What is yours? For more information, visit www.freedomofspeechpsa.org.
welcome back to Entertainment on Point. Today we're joined at the round table by EOP first-timers Josh Croup and Alex Grubbs. Hi, guys.
Hey, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have a lot to talk about. It was just recently announced that Kesha is coming to Pittsburgh for Pride.
No, that's actually awesome because everything that she's been through lately, I feel like she finally got something good going for her.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited to see Kesha. I love parades and I love the Pittsburgh Pride Parade. It's a great idea for the city.
Glitter.
And Kesha's headlining, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Can't get better than that.
I'm really excited because for $63, we can get the tickets if you're over 21 and drink as much as you want.
Oh.
Side note on Kesha, back in 8th grade, I wrote a rap parodying TikTok. Just want to throw that out there.
Oh man.
Do you know it still?
No, I'm not singing it. I just wanted to say
Maybe after
that.
the cameras
maybe,
are turned
maybe.
off. Okay. Well, I'm really excited personally for Pride because last year it was Iggy, and then she ended up not showing up.
Yeah, because and Nick Jonas
Oh,
took over, right?
Yeah, Nick Jonas, yeah. So I'm really excited. When I heard Kesha, I was like, wow, what an upgrade. So I was excited.
Shout out to our friend who got engaged at the Pride last year.
Yeah, but now they're no longer engaged.
Yeah, so
R.I.P.
All right, so another thing we want to talk about is obviously Batman versus Superman comes out this weekend. And this is the first time in years that it's not Christian Bale being Batman. So how do you guys feel about Ben Affleck?
Kind of offended.
Oh, okay.
Now, Christian Bale is the perfect Batman. I feel like Ben Affleck, he has potential, but I don't know if he can really live up to Christian Bale.
I think my only feelings on this are that Ben Affleck, they need to have as a different type of Batman. Christian Bale was very dark, and I feel like they're keeping with that very dark Batman theme, but I think they need to switch it up for Ben Affleck because he's his just character as a person is different.
I loved Christian Bale, and I just found out you don't say Ben Affleck's name like the duck. It's Affleck. It's not Affleck, like Affleck.
Well, I always think of the duck.
Yeah, right. So, but I'm super excited. I'm also excited for Gal Gadot. She's playing Wonder Woman. That is awesome. She's from Israel, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Now that should be interesting because she was in Fast 7.
Yeah,
not Fast 7, the Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh,
so it's going to be different to see her from action. I mean, it's still action, but
she's
that type of
different
action.
type.
Yeah.
Different type. She's not being a bad-ish person anymore.
Well, another person that I was not worried about, but I was intrigued by was Jesse Eisenberg as I was like, oh, that's a weird casting for Lex Luthor.
He's done some cool stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It should be interesting to see.
Yeah, it was just an odd casting, but maybe he'll do great. I don't know.
There's a lot of good movies coming out. Suicide Squad is what I'm excited for.
Yes, that's going to be a great one.
Excited. Now, moving on with that, moving away from the superhero movies, we're going to talk about Justin and Selena. I know you were very excited about this photo.
No, he's going to put that online. They haven't been together in years, and I'm just like, it's kind of like when your ex comes out of nowhere, you're just like, what are you doing?
It's like, oh, hey, what's up?
Okay, but he put feels and she commented back perfect. I'm just like, I don't, what's going on?
Stop it right now. Selena, you were my middle school crush. I loved you. I had posters of Selena in my room. Maybe one on my ceiling at one point.
Yes,
I loved you, Selena. And then you started dating this guy with this long hair named Justin Bieber. Come on, girl, please. Don't go back to him. Don't go back to him.
Yeah, you definitely do better than him.
You can do better.
We're here.
The can't keep my hands to myself video.
He was
Selena
saying
Gomez
sorry,
is fine.
but she needs to be with her girls.
Yeah, she's
like
just
her
saying
song.
hands to myself. That's how she.
Yeah.
Well,
but it's too late to say sorry.
It is. I agree. I think that these two need to kind of chill out. I think that they are obviously just trying to get media attention by saying that they're going to get back together. I mean, maybe they will end up together, but I think they need to stop because I agree that she can do so much better.
Somebody needs to cut the cord.
Yeah.
She went to rehab because of him. Reevaluate.
Yeah.
Totally.
Please.
All right, and our last topic was, I was shocked when I heard this. Cat Williams got beat up by a 7th grader.
Right.
Okay, he's a grown man. I don't know, what possesses you to fight a kid? I mean, you can see nowadays, they're pretty feisty. They don't even care about it. They'll start fighting you. But I'm like, you're a grown man.
He sucker punched him.
To me, that's kind of ratchet. Let's be for real.
Yeah, I was really shocked. I think you told me this, and I was like, what?
Just browsing through the Twitter feed. Next thing I know, I see this comedian sucker punching a kid. Next thing I know, he's on a chokehold on the ground.
And it came from a soccer match. So it's like.
He was giving away money. He was walking throughout Gainesville, an hour away from Atlanta. He's just passing out money to the kids, and boom. Next thing, you don't know what happened in between there, but.
Yeah.
And then he gets beat up by a kid. That's what she kind of get.
Well, I thought it was a lady from Dancing with the Stars. I mean.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
What's other show? So. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and thank you to the viewers and tuning into Entertainment on Point.
Well, make sure to tune in next time for even more of your pop culture news and Hollywood gossip. Bye guys.